In today's video, we're going to explore the origin of Eugene Fitzherbert, better known as Flynn Rider, the character from Disney's Tangled. We'll discover how a prince turned into a skilled thief and unravel the secrets behind this intriguing life journey. Get ready to dive into this fascinating story and learn more about one of animation's most beloved characters. You're on the Horse Animated channel, and I'm thrilled to have you here. Eugene Fitzherbert recounts that he was an orphan raised in an orphanage, with no clue about the identity of his parents. His favorite childhood book was The Adventures of Flynn Rider, which led him to adopt that name, inspired by his love for the character. Upon leaving the orphanage, Eugene entered the world of crime, unable to adapt to another life. Although the movie Tangled didn't reveal many details about his story, the animated series Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure brought his past to light. While the focus was predominantly on post-movie experiences, some earlier events were addressed, such as Rapunzel's challenges in adapting to royal life. One of these challenges involved Rapunzel's powers. There's the sun drop, and we discovered about a moonstone. The sun drop fell and gave rise to a magical golden flower, capable of bringing life and healing. However, at the same time the sun drop fell, a drop of the moon also did. Instead of creating a flower, this drop generated a stone, possessing the power of death and destruction. And that's where Eugene's origin comes in. While the sun drop fell in the kingdom of Corona, the moon drop fell in a distant kingdom, the Dark Kingdom, where Eugene was born. Specifically, in the second season, episode 23, the origin of the moonstone is explained. Eugene Fitzherbert's ancestors' family was responsible for protecting the moonstone. This stone emerged after a drop of the moon fell to the earth and turned into a powerful stone. Anyone who desired this power would be destroyed, making it extremely dangerous. About 25 years before the events of Tangled, centuries passed since a kingdom was created with the aim of protecting the world from Opal's power, which is the name of the stone. All kings and queens had the mission of leaving the stone protected to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands and bringing destruction to the world. One of these kings was Eugene's father, King Edmund. As time passed, the stone began to expand, creating black stones on the ground, a phenomenon that intensified in the future. However, the king made a wrong decision by trying to destroy the stone to end this legacy, as he no longer wanted to deal with death but with life. Obviously, he failed in this attempt because a simple touch on the stone caused a massive explosion, exactly what happened, almost destroying the entire kingdom. Edmund became seriously ill after this incident. Flynn's mother couldn't survive, as well as many other people in the kingdom, due to the king's action. This demonstrates the extraordinary power of this stone. The king ordered everyone to leave the castle and the kingdom to protect the stone, including his own son, Eugene. However, Eugene was still a baby at the time, which explains why he doesn't remember any of this. The king made this decision to prevent more deaths among his loved ones and his people, feeling guilty for his wife's death, the queen. He sent loyal soldiers to keep this secret hidden, while he himself remained alone, protecting the stone, as he felt it was his destiny. Interestingly, the only thing that can neutralize this moonstone is the sun drop, which, ironically, is linked to the protagonist Rapunzel. This shows how destiny intertwines Eugene and Rapunzel in some way. Although the king took his son out of the kingdom, he made his crow follow Flynn to get news from him. The king was aware that his son was involved in a life of crime, mainly because of the wanted posters. However, after a while, he stopped receiving so much information because his crow no longer followed him. This means that the thief is, in fact, a legitimate prince of a kingdom of great heroes, destined to protect the world from destruction. Everything Eugene sought to be and have, he already possessed. He stole in search of riches, even though he already had everything. After discovering this, Eugene didn't immediately accept his father, as he grew up without Edmund by his side. In the last season of the series, Eugene took some time to refer to the king as his real father and acknowledge that abandonment at that moment was the best choice. Extra curiosities about Eugene. He had a best friend from the orphanage who also practiced theft with him, named Lance. This friend ended up helping Rapunzel on her journey in the series, becoming one of the funniest and most well-developed characters. Furthermore, Eugene's romantic interest in brunettes was a real fact. His ex-girlfriend, Estelian, is also introduced in the series. She's a thief like Eugene, and the two used to commit crimes together. They had a romantic relationship, but Flynn left her at the altar. Later, he met Rapunzel. Estalion is obsessed with Eugene, to the point of forcing him to marry her, a blackmail he is forced to face when their paths cross again. And there you have it, folks. Who would have thought that our beloved Eugene, also known as Flynn Rider, was actually a legitimate prince? Quite a twist, isn't it? If you've already watched the series Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure, you must have been surprised by this revelation. So, did you already know that Flynn had this noble origin? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed learning more about the backstory of our favorite trickster, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Until the next adventure,